Well, it's not quite afternoon, but good afternoon anyways. Thank y'all for coming. This is always a very important time. And there's a lot of distinguished guests that are here today. Thank y'all for being here. And to hear what the mayor has to say about the city and everything else. And if you wouldn't mind, pray with me, please. Lord, thank you for today. Thank you for the opportunities you've granted us both as a city and as citizens. Thank you for guiding us. Be with our city leadership and bless them and help them as they move us into the future. Tonight we have an important session with council on our budgets. Just be with us and guide us as a city to make the right decisions and help our citizens to be there with us and helping to guide us each and every day. Lord, we thank you for the many blessings you've bestowed upon us. Bless us and keep us safe. In your name we pray. Amen. Amen. If you will say the pledge with me.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Chief Cotton. We'd like to thank Lumberjacks Rug and Bar. They have provided us with a lovely meal. And then Seth Thomas Cakes has got our dessert. So if you want to go out the back door and around the door, thank you.
How you doing? Good. Good. Keep it.
Yeah, kind of going through some new chapters, transition, the good stuff. Had a couple staff members go be lead pastors.
Yeah, no,
Fletch is now full Fletch. So he's now at my father's church. My father pastored for 38 years. Oh, really? So he succeeded him. And then one of the staff guys is pastoring a church out in Waterloo now. So they're church transition. It's a new church, so not by program. So yeah, a few changes, but keep on adjusting. The only thing in life that's constant is change.
yeah,
Right.
isn't that right?
Julia, so I got an email from Jim. Okay.
Is that what he has, the other one he had in I love a good lemon cake, so I'm excited about this. Lemon, it's gluten-free lemon. You didn't miss the gluten at all. Yeah, but the all cake flour is not. There. Yeah, we already have free lemon. This one is
Hey, boss, how are you? Thank you very much.
So you sponsor our table today? We just crashed it. But it's okay for the guys.
Okay, I feel really bad.
I might have to go back to the paint.
I was in a parents until I saw I should filming it back so
That was the gentleman that was
he said it was calorie free, so I was like, I'll take it. And then he blessed it is free. I like legislative session is over, all the good old changes. Yeah, lots of places.
thing in the mail from the Secretary of State, like 10 or 11 ballot propositions. Constitutional amendments, 10 to 20. I didn't even remember hearing about it.
Talk to us. Shell.
Yeah, we already.
It was like,
Everybody's got their
some of it was like cell sex allocation. One of those pretty good, it's never been
sponsoring today's luncheon. And our speaker today is Mayor Scott Bradley, Mayor of Murphy, Texas. Mayor Bradley's lived in the city of Murphy since 2001 and served on the city council for over a decade. He was first elected to the Murphy City Council in May of 2007, where he served in a number of leadership until his election to mayor in May of 17. Mayor Bradley is retired from the U.S. Army Reserves and currently works for Blue Cross Blue Shield of Texas in the IT division. Mayor Bradley's been married to his wife Julie for 23 years and his 2 daughters, Skylar and Chelsea. Can't wait to hear what he has to say about the city. Please welcome Mayor Bradley.
I have a couple of fun videos for you guys today, so we're going to start that. I think we lost our projectionist.
There she is.
Nope.
There she is. The video.
Yep. Go ahead and play that. Oh, well, let me key it up and then you can start. All right, the first thing I want to do is I want you guys to see this video. This year there is a major push to assist and promote the food bank in Collin County. The mayors of all of the mayors of Collin County got together and we are organizing a peanut butter food drive, trying to get 100,000 jars of peanut butter in the month of September. City of Irving's going to have a major push during Tuesdays at the end of September. And in support of this, we did this little video. You want to go ahead and hit it? Oh, you
When we get there, we got a problem. I need you to pause and help solve the hunger crisis in Little Texas. What are you going to do? People are counting on it. Come on, Pete, anything?
I hear that there's over 130,000 food insecure people in Collin County alone.
Wow, that's over 14% of the population here.
And more than 45,000 living children. There has to be something we can do.
That's right, Mayor. And if we're going to provide access to 92 million meals by 2025, we've got to think big.
This is Sammy's table, so others.
We can expand the peanut butter drive up to K-Bars in Texas. For all of our county?
That's a lot of peanut butter.
Yes, to all of our county. We know our communities have partnered in very gifts. By expanding in our communities, we'll be that much closer to closing the hunger gap.
He's right.
We can all put peanut butter drives in the city.
And that'll help us spread the awareness about donating.
Let's get everyone involved.
Here's I like the way you're thinking. But how many pounds of peanut butter do you think we could raise this September? 80,000? 90,000?
2019 should be a grand slam year for the peanut butter drive. The more we collect, the more impact we make. I said 100,000 pounds. What do you say, guys?
Let's get out there and do it, team. Go peanut butter drive on 3. 1, 2, 3, go peanut butter drive.
Please visit ntfb.org/peanutbutterdrive to find the nearest location for you to drop off your donation and learn more about how you can help solve the hunger crisis here in Collin County.
There's collection points at City Hall. There will be collection points at Mays Days, which I'm positive everybody's going to do this year. And I really do appreciate your participation in this program. We do have a significant number of food insecure people in Collin County, and this is a wonderful initiative, not only to get a focus on the food banks, but also to provide a shelf-stable product that is so needed to support our communities. All right, so we're going to move on to my budget. Right? Go to the budget. Next slide. There we go. All right, budget time is probably the most stressful time for staff and council during the year. It's a time where we really sit down and try to define what the strategy of the community we want to be and balance it against revenue. And anytime we talk about revenue, we're talking about property taxes. That's where we're at. And property taxes in North Texas, we all know, is very high. It's a struggle. We want to try to keep it as low as possible, our portion of it as low as possible, for the And there's a lot of reasons for that, but a healthy community, low property tax rate does support a healthy community because it helps us compete with our neighbors, it helps drive property values and residents in the community. So it is very, very important. Plus, it's very cheap, they don't want to pay taxes. All right. So in the 2019, we are setting the tax rate at 49.5 cents. That is a half a cent up from 2018. We started from a real deficit this year in our plan. We thought we were going to be several $100,000 under budget. And there were a lot of changes, a lot of really hard changes that we made as a community. Both things that impacted staff directly and things that we kind of reassessed our investments in order to bring that number down and have a positive budget this year, which we do. Next slide. The city of Murphy, the majority of revenue that we bring in is from property tax. A number of cities are lucky. They have a larger base that is coming from sales tax. And while I think our sales tax is healthy for the size of our community and the amount of retail district we have, it just is not something that is going to be able to provide a lion's share of revenue for the community. The property tax is going to be our biggest push. So 54% of our revenue comes from property taxes, while 13% comes from sales tax, and the remainder comes from other sources of revenue. Next slide. Here I'm doing a comparison of where our tax rate is within our neighbors. And as I said, tax rate is one of those items that that people look at and measure communities against. And it is as we try to be attractive to new residents, people stay in the community, and businesses that are located in the community, having a competitive tax rate is a major component of that. So you'll see that we are at 495. Plano, I'd love to have Plano's sales tax, which they've got a huge component of that. It's a little lower than us. Allen, for the first time, dropped just down lower than us by a little bit more than 10, or a little less than 10. And that's fine. But I think competitive-wise, we are in pretty good shape. As I talked about last year, we did it at a high of 57 cents. About 6 years ago, we worked very hard to bring that down. Right now, we're just trying to stabilize it and see, based on the valuation slowdown that's happening with the residents, our inability to grow more within the community, add new buildings and value to the community, is the strategy of how we manage our budget changes. Next slide. All right. Before I go into this, there is a slide that's missing that I do want to talk about. This year, we had a number of major legislative updates that did directly impact the city. Those that you follow me know that this did create some stressors for us and how we were going to be able to address and absorb some of these changes that came in. Three legislative updates that I do want to call out that will have a direct impact on the city and how we manage the city. The first one is our building codes. The state legislature decided that we can no longer, as a city, mandate masonry new construction. Right? So if somebody goes to build a property by right, they don't have to. There's no HOA rules. We don't have the ability to negotiate through any other leverage that we may have. They can build wood building, they can build a tin building, they can build anything. There's no restrictions, no power that the city has any longer to control the construction materials on the external building. I'm not quite sure the reason for that update. I'm sure that there was a major push from businesses and costs that were driving that. But The second one is property tax relief. The state legislature worked really hard this year to kind of try to balance a lot of competing ideas to control the growth of tax rates. They did get and create some reductions that I think exist within the school finance. These are minor steps. I think we will see a reduction in the rate next year based on those changes. But it really haven't addressed the finance of the schools significantly. So even though we'll see a decrease, I'm not positive that it's not just going to increase again. We've been down that road before. But the one that impacts us is they put a I call it a cap. Our state representatives call it not a cap. But basically they set a 3.5% annual increase on our property tax, our ability to increase our property taxes. Now, the city of Murphy doesn't know. That 3.5, we generally hover right around 4% revenue valuation increase. So this is a significant reduction for us, but it is something that we're going to have to address. If we want to go above that 3.5%, and because we're a de minimis city, we're a small city, there is an additional calculation. It should help offset this. But if we try to go over the mandated rate, it will force a mandatory election. So if I want to go over that 3.5% rate, assuming that that's the final calculation at the end of the day, I can't just do it. I've got to send it out as a referendum to the residents and allow them to vote yea or nay on that. If they vote nay, then we have to just adjust and operate under the rate. This creates a lot of overhead for the community, for the city. But it's, as I said before, we're all feeling a lot of pressure on the property tax rate. While I don't think municipalities are driving force on that, it was one area of the state legislature felt that they can create some opportunities that we did in this last session. And then the other legislative update that I want to talk about is a reduction in the franchise fees. Right off the board, they decided that the cable companies were paying too much franchise fees. Apparently, they're not making enough money. So they reduced their franchise fee by 50%. That was $130,000 right off the top that the city no longer generates as revenue. So there are other revenue streams that we receive, and as the legislature makes adjustments, they've given in one legislative session, they can take it take away in another, and all of this comes down to what does it cost me to operate the city, and how do I fund that? And we work through the legislative framework in years past. This is just a new framework, and we will work through it. All right. Now to the fun stuff. Now go back. Yeah, now to the fun stuff. The city, you guys know, a couple of years ago, we passed a bond collection and had a lot of great projects associated with the 3 bonds that did pass. And we've got 52 individual bond projects that we're working on today. Go to the next page. Let me go through some of these that are completed. Water's Edge Park culverts. If you have been over Water's Edge, that was really a lot of open culverts, and it eliminated the ability to use the linear park over a length. Every few hundred feet you had this big culvert that was going through. We filled those in and really improved that space. The right turn lane on North River Road, I know everybody's seen this. All right, I talked about this in the last project. It was keyed up. We finished it. The reporting that I'm getting from those treatments, it really is improving the flow of traffic going northbound to the east. So that's a great project. We've got other facility stuff, boilers, in the fire and police department. Everybody looks at the buildings and say, those things are brand new. They're not. They're 15 years old. They're starting to wear out. And there's maintenance costs and maintenance projects that are associated with those facilities, including the boilers and chillers. Travis State Street Drainage. These are a lot of projects in Southern. A lot of them having to do with water management. We had properties over the last several years go from going into flood zones, which we helped with numerous projects to try to remove them from flood zones. And we had roads that have been prematurely deteriorated based on water flow going across the road. So a lot of this is associated with rebuilding some of that infrastructure, investing in the community, or older communities to the south. Heritage Parkway landscaping, I want to chat about that one. If I get more emails about any one subject, it's landscaping on Heritage Parkway and and everybody's got an opinion about how well we're doing on that project. I get photos of things growing up and through mulch. I get comments about the density of the rock that we've placed within it. This people are very passionate about this. There's a number of reasons for it. We had a swing in the midst last time we tried to do beautification on Heritage. It was too fussy. It was too much. It was not something that we were able to maintain long term. So the idea of these projects is to make it drought tolerant, make it easier to maintain, cheaper to maintain, and something that we can keep as a community, keep looking good for the long term. And that's the goal. That's what we're trying to do in the project. There's a lot of other things that are going on. Park and Rec, MAC concession stands, improvements that are happening over at Central Park, and Heritage Parkway landscaping back and stuff. Next slide. We've got a new park and new features going into the Water Edge Park. That's people over in Maxwell Creek. I think it's going to be a fantastic addition to the linear park. And anyone, we're going to do a grand opening on Saturday. When we get grand opening. Right? So, and yeah, it's just an absolutely fantastic opportunity in this space. All right, next slide. And then we've got additional projects. The North Maxwell Creek Road. Who's driven North Maxwell Creek Road? Anybody? There's another road. We resurfaced that about 5-7 years ago, and it's gone again. The base is destroyed. And so the idea on this is, okay, let's go ahead and replace the blacktop. We're going to have to go down the base. We're going to have to reset it. We're going to have to fix some of the drainage that's in that space. And replace that road. We're going to replace that road with concrete. It's going to be a similar road in width, and there's not going to be curb and gutter. It's going to be continue to look more rural the way it does today. But we are going to completely redo the base, and we're going to replace it with concrete. We've got work that's happening in serious drainage. I've talked a little bit about the drainage projects in South Murphy. South Maxwell Creek and King Road Drive. Those projects will be coming up in 2020, 2023. Not replacing those with concrete. That's going to be resurfaced. They're going to be blacktop. It is a desire of the residents who live in that area that we kind of maintains the aesthetics that it has today, but they just simply want it the road basis is still a good information that would be on the project. And then more in the Buddy culverts and more watershed management that we're doing by donation. Next slide. We've got Travis Farm Park that is also coming in 2020. That's our phase 2 project. And Northville Park, which is phase 3. So just additional improvements, expansion of our park infrastructure. We're not adding any additional acreage at parks. I think what we have is fine. But what we are trying to do is continue to ensure that we maintain and invest in the parks that we have and keep them at a level that serves the community. All right, your guys' favorite slide, the new businesses that we've added here in the last year. And a lot of these I have personally patronized, and I think they're fantastic. Pet Suites. If you haven't used them, they are outstanding. I really love that organization. Left my dogs there the other day to do a full assessment of them. Came back, told me how well they were working with other animals within their site group, what the play style was. A lot of great feedback. Jason's Deli and Taco Cabana, additional food options. They're not chicken, but they're not Mexican. So that was yes. No one added more chicken, no one added more Mexican. Well, we've got Macy's and Hollywood Feed, and we've got a couple things. One thing that I'm really looking forward to is Wayback Burgers that are coming in. It's going to be open soon. Next slide. And community events. I love our community events. It's one of the things that that does excite me. I think the work that staff does, that the community center staff does on these is just absolutely fantastic. It's all hands-on deck operation to put these things on. The daddy-daughter dance, you know, such a successful event. Sometimes I've got to deal with gate crashers. And I actually had a gate crasher in this year's event, daddy-daughter dance. So we're trying to think about how we can increase capacity. But yeah, it's just absolutely fantastic. The Rainbow Trout Roundup is always a big event. We've been working to try to age bracket the day so that there's more opportunities for the little ones to get the excitement of fishing. I personally can't fish. I went fishing in Colorado this year. Thought nothing. There are no fish in Colorado. Moonlight Movies, Sunset Sundown, also great events. Next slide. And of course, my favorite event, the Craft Beer Festival. If you guys haven't been to it, it is really, it's family friendly, but it's really something key towards the adults. Everything we do really in the community over the years has been, focused on the youth of the community, the program for young kids. This is really programming something a little bit more for us to do as a community for the adults, also the community. We had great attendance at Sunset Sundown this year, especially with the last concert, which is always a whole lot of sale. Next slide. A few more photos of May's Days of last year and some of the craft festival. So there's a lot of things that are going on. We really do enjoy our events that we do every year. And then upcoming events. The next big upcoming event that we've got this year is, of course, May's Days. This will be our 11th year, and really appreciate all the support and help that we got from the chamber last year. Chunky was a lot of fun last year, and I know it's going to be happening again this year. We do have a different concert at the end of the day. We always have kind of country band at the end of the day. This year, we're going to have a band or a gentleman called Rocket Band, and he is exactly what you would think. He's an Elton John tribute band, and an individual that Elton John himself uses from time to time to provide covers. So he's supposed to be just outstanding. So I'm really looking forward to that. Next slide. We've got Urban Day coming up, and then at the end of the year, we've got Christmas in the park. All right. So that's the basis of my presentation. Covered a lot of stuff. Does anybody have any questions for me? Any answers? No? All right. Some of you follow me. Every year I take a motorcycle trip. We've done Colorado a number of times. We've done Canada. We've gone and Smoky Mountains. Next year we're planning a trip to California. To close it out, I did just a little vignette of the last year's ride to Colorado, which I guarantee there are no fish in Colorado. That last thing, that's a thing we do everywhere we go. We've got one, it's called the folded arm pose. So we're trying to get every state in the union to do a folded arm pose. That is my presentation. Appreciate it.
It's always nice to learn what goes on behind the doors of cities. I'm always a parent. So I'd like to bring up the President, Bailey Ragsdale of Keep Murphy Beautiful, and her Vice President, Donnell Collins. Looking at our luncheon sponsor today, and tell us a little bit about who they got a while.
Alrighty, thank you so much for having us. We've got a couple of exciting things coming up. As you know, Mays Days is one of the city's biggest events, and Keep Murphy Beautiful will actually have a booth. We've got a lot of fun interactive activities and a lot of fun giveaways, so make sure you stop by if you come by. Also, we'll be collecting denim, so those old blue jeans that are worn out, bring them by. And we'll be collecting those. We actually have a collection bin in City Hall, but we'll bring that out to Mays Days at our booth. What that does is the denim that y'all bring in gets recycled into insulation for families that need a little bit of extra help in that department. So if you have extra blue jeans laying around, bring them on by. Another fun thing we've got going on is our October Clean and Green event. It's going to be on Saturday, October the 12th. It's for Murphy residents, so if y'all live in Murphy, if you know people in Murphy, make sure you tell them that this is their grand opportunity to bring by any clothes that they don't want anymore, pet supplies, electronic waste, household hazardous waste. We also will have on-site document shredding, so make sure you have your driver's license, bring it on by. It's going to be from 9 a.m. to noon, and we look forward to seeing you. As long as it doesn't rain too hard and lightning and everything. Y'all say a little bit of a prayer. We've had some issues with that, so let's all say an amen corner to the big man upstairs if we get some good weather.
Okay, and we also do a recycle Christmas tree decorating contest every year. Trees are limited. There is a $50 prize gift card, and we'll post on our Facebook or the website. What the item is that you can use to decorate these trees, the recyclable item. It's a big hit. Last year wasn't so much because, but the businesses are more than welcome to come and decorate a tree, and it's kind of fun to see whatever he has to do with the recycled items we have. Our recycled,
Where are the trees?
in the City Hall lobby. Thank you. Our recycled truck art contest, be on the lookout for more information on the contest. It's for kids who live in Murphy or attend school in Murphy. We partnership with Republic Services, KMB hosts a contest for kids kindergarten to 2th grade, create mascot posters, and then the winning artwork is displayed on the recycle truck for a year. So that's something we look forward to, like, we start that in November, right? Because in November we start that. It's pretty cool to see all the artwork that the kids do. We got some amazing artists at Murphy. So, that's it.
That's all we have. Any questions? All right.
Okay, so I'd like to acknowledge some city and state officials and staff. We have Mayor Scott Bradley. Debbie Smith with Van Taylor's office. Andy Noble, our state representative. Strohart, city manager. Chief Cotton, police chief. Chief Albright with the fire department. Susie Glenn, the city manager. Prentice, our director of IT. Jana Traxler, director of human resources. Sharon Montgomery, our director of finance. And Bailey Ragsdale and Darnell Collins from Keep Murphy Beautiful. Do you have any first-time attendees? Has anybody been here before? I'll stand up and tell us who you are and what company you're with.
So my name is Megan Hernandez. I'm with the Chief Physical Therapy with Steve. Most of y'all know them. We are actually in the process, hopefully within the next 2 weeks, we'll get to open our new facility off of 544 between Dublin and Heritage. So we'll get to serve the people in Virginia.
That is nice.
I'm Esmeralda Rosen, here to represent Mr. Donald Shepherd of Shepherd.
Thank you. And Julie has some information for us on the state of the chamber.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's great to see you here at the Chamber Luncheon. Thank you for joining us and welcome if it's your first time here. I'm here just to give you a very quick update on the state of the Chamber. So the Chamber is identifying key metrics to measure our outcomes, which we will use to build a dashboard to serve as our visual guide to show our progress. Some of these metrics include membership trends, financial results, board engagement, and brand awareness, just to name a few. Measuring and recognizing these metrics will help guide our chamber in the overall impact to the business community. So for membership, membership is trending up over the past few years. Our board has been engaged to identify ways that we can improve our chamber programs and bring added value to the events hosted by the chamber. Next slide, please. So the financial slide will show total expenses year over year have decreased and our total income is up over 40%. These financial income outcomes were achieved by having an increase in participation in our chamber programs and events, as well as keeping overall spending down. The chamber must rely on sponsors to maintain a balanced budget and has had some outstanding sponsorship and partnerships to make this happen. So, and thank you, there's many of you out there that have supported our program, so thank you. And last but not least, chamber branding has been refreshed. Carol will say a few words on that.
So as the chairman for this year, one of my big goals was to just kind of refresh the things that we have and make them look a little more current.
And we've done that in a couple of ways. So at the Spring Fever event, we rolled out our newly designed member packet. There's one on your table if you'd like to see what it looks like. But we went from a plain blue folder to something that actually has information in it, which is always good. And a couple of weeks will be going live with our newly redesigned website.
Next slide, please. That's the packet that we talked about, the center table. And the next slide.
And here's so it's coming right along. We're kind of in the mode of doing tweaks at the end. Over the next couple of weeks, those should be live, and which will be just a great asset to not only the membership but to the community. And then we're also refreshing the look of.
Thank Greg Scott Sykes is
Yes.
helping us with that launch. Thank you, Greg.
He's taken a look. And then we're refreshing the look of our annual community guide. So I'm excited to see how kind of this refreshed community guide can really benefit not only the members but the community at large, and hopefully give the community access more to those members throughout the year. As a whole, we hope this information has been helpful to give you an overview of what our membership and board are working on to improve our local business community. Thank you.
All right, we're back. Just to give you a few event updates on behalf of the Chamber. So our weekly program includes a card exchange, and this is where businesses can come and network. It's a great opportunity to get out there, talk about your business. Even individuals sometimes come to these events to find out more about their community. I've had people even looking for jobs that come to the Business Card Exchange. So I welcome you to attend if you haven't checked out that program, and we always love it if you can bring someone new, a new face. And that is held every Thursday morning, 8 to 9 at the Murphy Community Center building. And our September sponsor, just want to thank them. It's Expanse LLC is our September sponsor. Ribbon cutting is coming up. We have the Eye Center of Murphy. Actually, you might know them as Wiley Eye Center, but they opened a location up in late August. They are going to be doing their ribbon cutting on October 10th. 6 p.m. and they are located at 213 North Murphy Road. It's a great new complex with businesses right in there. We had Robertson Orthodontics recently join the Chamber and have their ribbon cutting open. So I invite you to attend October 10th, 6 p.m. October 15th will be our next monthly luncheon held here at Murphy Road Baptist Church, 11:30 to 1. Our speaker for this program will be Jason Chapman. He's with Chapman Insurance Associates. He's going to talk about tips, tricks, and secrets to social media lead generation. I will have registration live very soon, and that program will be catered by Nikki's Italian Bistro. So please join us for that. And following not too long after that, we will have our quarterly business education seminar. That will be October 24th. Actually, we will be moving, due to voting, we will be moving over here in the cafe. So that program will be 11:30 to 1, and Jason is going to expand upon his topic that you hear at the luncheon and get into more details. So if you're interested in spending time for a lunch and learn, and please join us for that. And I appreciate Ariel Point Senior Living will be the sponsor for that seminar for us. And last but not least, just wanted to mention the City of Murphy Maze Days event, which is coming up September 28th. It is an all-day event. Family, kids, and vendors can enjoy something. There will be many activities there. The Chamber will have a booth. We are going to be selling our Murphy Life, Living That Murphy Life shirt. If you haven't seen the shirt yet, come by the Chamber office. We have someone modeling it 24/7 now. Not me, I guess. But we will be selling it at the Chamber booth, and we also have 6 booths that will be showcasing young entrepreneurs in Murphy. It's going to be exciting. We have several selling food. We also have craft. One is selling some dog toys that she's made, and we even have a young entrepreneur that is starting their own nonprofit. So It's going to be great. We're really excited to showcase that, and thank you Republic Services for sponsoring that effort for us as well. With that, that's all I have, and I am going to call Steve Dalton up to talk about the scholarship donation and a little bit more about pumpkin chunk.
Hi, everybody. Did anybody not know that we're having Maze Days? I know it's been mentioned a lot. It's one of our biggest fundraisers for the Chamber Scholarship Foundation. Does anybody not know what pumpkin chunk is at this point? Anybody? No, that was just an itch. Okay. Pumpkin chunking is our big event. And we couldn't do it without the city. The city is so key in this. They've helped us out so much. Just working with us, giving us the space. Just a fantastic bunch of people that we work with. So let's have a round of applause for the city and their it's fun. If you have not chunked a pumpkin, please stop by. It is so much fun to do. There's always a long line. We have a lot of participants, and it goes to a great cause. It's like I said, it's the bulk of our fundraisers. It funds, what, about 2/3 of our scholarships. So it's a big event. For those of you who have sponsored an inner tube, thank you so much. There is still time to get in if you would like to sponsor an inner tube. It's $250, and that includes $100 of prizes that we will be purchasing for the people who actually shoot the pumpkin and get an energy. One last thing, pigs. We all know about the pigs, so if you got some spare change, $1, $5, $20 for the pig, those have been very beneficial to us as well. We covered off on scholarship with just the money that we generate from pig donations here at the chamber events and across the community with different restaurants and businesses. Thank you all for coming out.
At the risk of being redundant, Maze Days, while you're there doing the pumpkin chunking, come to the corner of the TSA parking lot that's just across the street from the police parking lot, where the Wiley Antique Machinery Society, sometimes called the Tractor Club, along with supporters being the Murphy Historical Society, the Murphy Middle School, Environmental Club, and Soil Bed Systems. We will be doing demonstrations, 9 demonstrations during the day. 4 using our tractors where we're going to be pulling ropes between docks where we're connecting the docks of our food supply. 2 demonstrations using a 1946 hay baler, and 3 talks on the covered wagon and founding families when they arrived here, founding Murphy in what was to become Murphy in the late 1840s. So be sure to come by and join us. I can deal with Carolyn that if I draw my card out, it doesn't win. For an opportunity to come say that. Thank you.
Okay, we have Wiley ER. Our sponsor, Keep Living Beautiful, has donated a beautiful basket of goodies. All right, Mark Williams.
We have one last item, and this is going to be auctioned off to benefit Murphy every year puts together a nice little package for us of a lot of goodies. I'm not sure exactly what all the goodies are in here, but we've got some Murphy sunglasses, some Maze Days t-shirts, and we have 4 beverage coupons. See that, Steve? 4. 2 VIP pavilion access, which if you haven't been in there, it's wonderful. They do a great job with that. It's catered by local businesses.
And you get to hang out with me.
You want to sell this. And a Murphy Maze Days parking pass, VIP parking pass. So, if I have an opening bid of say $40, $40, $40, we got 40. How about 50? $50, 50, $50. I'll say 50. Nobody else will. Well, how about 60? $60? Got 60, 70, $70. $70. It's worth it, believe me. Okay. $60 going once. $60 going twice. $60. Very bad. Congratulations. Thanks everybody, and see you at Maze Days.
Thank you, Steve, and thank you, everyone. With that, we will adjourn this program. Thank you again for joining us. Please feel free to hang around and network with folks here in the room. Hope you enjoy the rest of your afternoon and the rest of your week. Thank you very much.